Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review. This time let's get into the celebrity scents, and this one is from a famous rapper called 50 Cent, and this is his fragrance, his first fragrance, which is called Power. So let's take a look at the presentation, the bottle and the box. Now Power, not bad looking bottle. I know I take a look at a lot of fragrance reviews on this fragrance. And always, the best thing about this fragrance is always named the bottle. They always say, oh, the bottle's beautiful. So everybody likes the cap. For me, it's fine. It's alright looking. It's definitely a different looking fragrance. The bottle itself, I'm going to show you guys some pictures actually. There was different bottles that 50 Cent could have signed up for. Apparently, and they leaked on the internet. So I'm going to show you guys the bottles that he basically rejected. So let me know what you think. Do you think he chose the right one? And then of course it says 50 on the cap right here. This is just a plastic cap. It's got a little bit of weight to it, not too much. And you can see this is a black bottle, but you can, if you put it at the light, it is see-through. And then you got your sticker at the bottom of the bottle. So there you go. I'm going to put that right there. The box itself looks like this. You got a big 50, it looks like the cap right there. You got some information in the back. It actually shows, I don't know if you guys can see that, the actual bottle, the shape of the bottle on the box. Kind of cool. And then you got your code at the bottom of the box. So 50 Cent's Power comes in two bottle sizes. The standards, 1.7, 3.4. This is the big guy right here. Funny enough, every time I go to test this fragrance out, put new information in, I always check the price of the fragrance just because I was just having kicks with it, because every like couple months I'd check it out and I'd be like, nope, it went down again. This thing like started out at like $60, $70 when it first came out, and then it just steadily just kept going down and down and down. And we're at the point now, if I could wait like a couple more months to do this review, I think this bottle would have to be free because it's getting low. So pricing at the moment right now, I think it would be $15 to $30 American to purchase this bottle. Anything higher, you're a sucker. I paid around, I think I purchased this like 3-4 months into the launch of this fragrance. Right after I did like a buy, try, or pass video for this fragrance when it first came out. And then I purchased it right after that video, and I paid around $45 for it. So you can call me a sucker if you want, but definitely pricing kept going down, and pricing's a big factor. This thing at $60 would have a way different review, not as far as the smell goes, but as far as my recommendation for this fragrance. Now at $15 to $30, it looks alright. Now this one hit the shelves in 2009, has not won any awards with me. It is an aromatic spicy fragrance. The perfumier is a well-known perfumier, Harry Fremont, so you got a big name back in this fragrance as far as the perfumier goes. Recommended age, there's a lot of different people saying different things about this fragrance. I really think that this is anybody's game. I really think that an older gentleman could pull this off. There's some spice in here, there's some woods in here, but there's also like a fruitiness to it. Of course you got a little bit of lemon in here, and I really think that the younger ages can wear this too. Obviously it's marketed to the younger, like 25 and under, because of the name 50 Cent. I really don't see a 50-year-old rocking this stuff, but you can, because the smell itself is great. But having this bottle on your shelf and you're going on dates at 50 and the girl sees this on your shelf, I don't know. How many sprays and where? This one is 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck, 3 sprays, and I am set with this guy. Let's take a look at the notes. Let's see what's inside this thing. Lemon leaves, black pepper, and artemisia. In the mid, we got dark wood, coriander, nutmeg, and in the base we got patchouli, musk, and oak moss. So nothing too crazy. I've smelt all these before. Let's get to it. Now, this is actually not your average celeb scent. A lot of celebrity scents in the men's section aren't really top sellers, to be honest with you. Diddy did his thing, but other than that, they're not doing very well. They're struggling. Celebrity scents, most of them for men are very fresh. You'll see a lot of watermelon, grapefruit, lemon. This is not your run-of-the-mill. This is actually much darker than the actual celebrity scent. So thumbs up for 50 to actually pick a fragrance that's a little different than the rest. The cap here is inspired by 50's favorite watch brand, which is Piaget. It really, to me, it doesn't really look like a Piaget top watch, but I could be wrong. This fragrance in a nutshell is a green, spicy, woody fragrance. Really, really nicely done. So let's waste a spray of this fragrance that I overpaid for. Yeah, it happens to me. I overpay for fragrances. I knew this one was going down, but I had to. Alright, right off the top, what do I get? A nice lemon note. Nice. I said nice. I didn't say beautiful. It's nice. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's definitely okay. It's well made though. Mr. Fremont, he knows what he's doing. So it's a pleasant one. It doesn't smell like cleaner. Good. Great. Lemony smell. Now it morphs into almost like a dry green, soapy floral feeling with a hint of pepper. Not too peppery, which I like. I like, you guys know this. I don't like too much pepper in my fragrances. This is well done, well blended. It almost smells like a bell pepper. A lot of people say that, and I get that. Meets a violet leaf effect, like a violet leaf floral, watery at the same time. Well done. It's almost like a mashup of a fresh fragrance meets a little darker, and it's like the fresh is beating out the darker side of the fragrance, but you'll see it'll start evolving into something else once we get into the mid. So this was really an interesting, well blended at the start. Well done. Let's get into the mid. Now the mid, it turns a little bit of sweetness. It really, like, sometimes it gives me like a berry note. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere. It really reminded me of Black Excess with the sweetness, you know, the berry note, but there's some darkness with it. It really reminded me of Black Excess. And this sweet note sometimes just pops out of nowhere, but some wearings, that sweetness actually starts at the top and it just comes into the mid. So it was really interesting to see that this one was morphing a little bit. So that berry note, very well done. I really think that if you like Black Excess, you'll probably like this one. And those are, of course, that berry notes mixed in with some spice, but also with the herbal coriander, some smooth nutmeg note. So well done, well balanced in the mid. In the base, what do we get in the base? We got some dirty woods, a little bit of moss, some patchouli in here, the musk. Really the ending isn't anything new in the fragrance game, but it's always a good ending. It's pleasant, it's well done in the base. So this fragrance, let's see what I think of it. I don't think it's as bad as marketed. A lot of people just see the name and they go, no, I'm not even trying out a 50-cent cologne. And that's what happens with celebrity scents. It happens. The price now reflects what I think the quality of this fragrance is. Around $20 to $30, I think this is a solid buy for somebody out there. I really think at the price that it was at, which is a huge factor. If it's at $50, $60, you're looking at some top-end fragrances. I really don't think this one would go head-to-head against those guys. But for $20 to $30 for a big bottle, I think, yeah, it has its own way of doing it. I really think that it does fit in that $20 to $30 range. So, yeah, when it first came out, I really don't think it was worth the money. But at this point, at $20, $30, you can't go wrong for a big guy. If you can even get it for $15, some people say they can get it for lower than $20. Go ahead. I really think that this is a solid fragrance for that price range. Power is really not the right word for this fragrance, since it's rather weak in both projection and longevity. A lot of celebrity scents it just doesn't, I don't know what's going on. Projection, longevity, they just blow. And I would think this is perfect for a teen, since you can't really overspray with this guy. Now when I say overspray, most teens will go maybe 2-3 sprays more than the usual. Like I'm going 3 sprays. Some teens will probably go 6 or 7. They'll be fine with this. But if you go like 10 or 12, you might have a problem. But definitely it's a rather weak scent for this fragrance. So you can go a little more liberal, no problem. Why would you hate this fragrance? Well, the name involved with this fragrance. People are just going to bash this fragrance just because 50 Cent's name is attached to it, the brand, and the pricing. So if you do go on base notes, I know there's a lot of those right there, those negative reviews. It's just about him. There's even some that say, I don't like this guy, I'm not even going to smell it. Well, nice review, buddy. Um, so you're not really getting into the scent in some of these fragrances just because of the name attached. You got a problem. Longevity problems. Yeah, some people are going to hate it because of longevity problems. I see where they're getting at because I did get longevity problems. Also, it's middle ranked as far as the smell goes. It's not anything crazy. It's nothing, that I have not smelt before. It's pleasant, it's well done, and I think for the price, it's well worth it for 20 bucks. I wouldn't go wrong. One word to describe this fragrance, I'm using 2 words: dark green. Bottles, Black Excess, like I said earlier, by Paco Rabanne, and Armani Attitude. It's got that dark, fruity feel to it with this guy right here. Best time to wear this fragrance, I think casually. I think this is a great casual scent. For the teens out there, the under 25s, I really think that you can wear this. This is pretty versatile for you. You can wear it almost anything, night, day, in school. You can wear this, no problem, at the gym. This is going to be your Swiss Army knife. Most teens are looking for Swiss Army knife fragrance. This is around that way, but for somebody older like myself, it's a casual scent I would wear at home, going outside for a walk or something, no problem there, casually. Compliment factor, this was below normal actually. I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be okay. No, I had to go fishing, and when I went fishing, I got all right. I got some good with the bad, the usual. So in the middle, below normal, I would say, below normal. My 2 cents, 50 cents power's okay. It's good. For the price was the huge factor for me. Went from almost a negative review to a subpar review for this fragrance. I think the juice is pretty good. I think it's underrated, to be honest with you guys. A lot of people bash this stuff for no reason at all, just because it's a 50-cent fragrance. Yeah, it doesn't last. Longevity's not that great. Projection's not that great either. But it's a pretty good scent. It's going to get like a 5 or a 6 in my rating system. I'm not too sure what I'm going to give it yet. So not bad. I think average as far as the scent goes. And the price is a huge factor. Right now, 20 bucks. Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. Now, buy, try, or pass. This is going to be an absolute try for the price. Again, the price was a factor. This is a try. Try it out. See what you get. Could be a real great bargain signature scent for you at 20 bucks. You can't go wrong, especially for teenagers out there. Casually, $20. You still can't go wrong. So definite try. Smell it out. See if you like it. A great replacement for Black Excess, I would say. Definitely. Even though Black Excess gives me a little more than this, it's still a great buy for the price. So definite try for 50 cents power. Pretty good. Underrated, I would say. So let's get to the rating system and see how power by 50 cent does. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, let's rate power by 50 cent projection. I'm going to give this one 5 bottles out of 10. Scent clump for 1 to 2 hours, not bad, your usual. Longevity, I'm going to give this one 5 out of 10 also. Longevity is kind of weak, 3 to 5 hours, give or take on my skin, sometimes less, sometimes just a little more, but most likely 3 to 5 hours on your skin also. Versatility, this is where it shines. It is versatile. It's going to get 7 bottles out of 10, a good daily wear scent. I could see this as a signature scent for a young teen out there, that you could wear it almost any day, night, doesn't matter. Overall smell, I'm going to give this one a 6. It's not bad. It's middle of the road type of scent. Seasons, I really think I would put this one as a spring and fall fragrance. I know a lot of people like this one in the summer. I really liked it in the spring and the fall, so I'm going to give it that for the seasons. But you can also wear it in the summer if you wish to do so. It's a decent celeb scent. It's a good price at the moment right now for it. It's good, but not great. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 6 bottles out of 10. Not bad for your first scent, 50 cents.